Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew this beautiful lunch box you are seeing here. So I'm going to put you through on the cutting and the sewing. So if this is what you would like to do or what you have been looking for, please watch to the end of this video. And as you watch, don't forget to like my videos, share my videos, and also if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. So let's get started. So my people, this is the leather we are using for this tutorial. I'm going to give you the measurements. Now this is for the handle. The handle is measured 10.5 by 3.5. 3.5. Then this is the side. I have two pieces for the side. So the side is measured 7 inches by 10.5. Two pieces. This is for the back of the lunch bag, is measured 9.5 by, then this is the front. The front is measured 17 inches by 9.5. 17 inches by 9.5. So now I'm going to cut the front opening. So for the front hip opening, we are cutting it on this front leather. So we are going to take 8.5 inches here. From here to here is 8.5 inches. By the side here, I took 1 inch. By the side here, I also took 1 inch. So now, what I did is that at this top here, I connected it to the 8.5 inches. 1 inch, 1 inch. From here to here, 8.5 inches. Now, what I did is from this point, I took 2 inches. While this way, I took 2 inches and quarter. 2.25 inches. Then I connected it as a curve. Now I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to use it to shape this side. So this is it now. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to top stitch this Ben 10 cartoon character. I'm going to top stitch it on this opening. That's what I'm going to do now for this front. So now for the side, what I did for the side is from this point I took 2 inches. You can see 2 inches. This way I took 2.5 inches. So now we're going to connect it. We're going to connect the 2 points. I'm using my curve ruler to. So I'm going to cut it, then I'll flip it over and use it to cut the other side. So this is it for here. For this down part, we are shaping it with from here to here 1 inch, from here to here 1 inch. I'm also going to connect it with my curve ruler. I'll flip it over and use it to shape this side. So now I'm going to use it to shape this one also. So guys, this is it now. So I'm going to cut lining and foam for these two. So I've cut out the lining and the foam. So this is my foam, two pieces, this is my lining, two pieces, and this is my two sides. Now I'm going to sew my belt to it. So now I'm going to get my long strap, this which is 50 inches in length. I'm going to put it here. I'll centralize it. Make sure that the space you have from here to here and from here to here is equal. Then I will stitch it down. That's for this. Then for the second one, the strap is 10 inches long. So I'm going to put my adjuster, then I'll put it this way. I will centralize it. Make sure that the space you have from here to here and from here to here is equal. Then I will stitch it down. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm done sewing my strap. This is what I have now. This is my strap now. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to sew my lining and my leather together. So this is my lining. I'll put my foam, then I'll put my leather on it. First, I need to get the midpoint of this down part because this is where I'm going to start my piping from. So I'll put it on top. Then I will get my piping cord, put it here, and pipe it round. So I'm going to repeat same on the second side. I'll put my lining, my foam, and my leather and pipe it round. So now I'm going to work on the handle. So I'm going to stitch it on this side this way. So after stitching it, I'm going to get my taping belt. I will use my taping belt and tape it on both sides. So now I'm going to work on the front leather. So I'm going to put it on my lining and stitch it round. So at this point, I want to insert my foam because I'm padding it. It's a lunch bag, so you need to pad it. So I've inserted my foam and continue my stitching. So when I get to this point, I'll turn it this way and also this way. So I'm going to stitch it round. Watch what I'm doing. So this is what I have now. I'm going to trim off the excess lining and also cut off this lining here. This lining here I'm cutting off. I'm going to use it to sew my cover. That's the one I sewed my cartoon character on. So I will trim off the excess lining now. So this is it. Now I'm going to sew my zipper to it. I'm sewing my zipper to it now. So I'm going to also use my belt to tape it at once. So this is what I have. Now I want to sew my lining to my cover, but I'm going to pipe it round. So the lining is under, then my leather that I've sewn my cartoon character on is on top. So I'm piping it at once with my piping cord. And also this particular part, we will also pad it with foam. but not now. So I've separated the zip. I want to sew the second part of the zip to this my cover. I will sew it till I get to this point. So now I'm going to tape it. So you apply oil where it's necessary. So I'm taping it now with my bias belt. I will tape it till where the zip stops on my leather. So this is what I have. I'm folding it over now to get the midpoint. So I'm going to indicate the midpoint now. I will get this one also. I will fold it over to also get the midpoint. So now I'm going to fix my zip head. So you make sure that when you fix your zip head, the two midpoints will be facing each other. If it's not facing each other, you have not done the right thing. You can see this is not facing each other and it's wrong. So I have to start all over again. So now I've done it. It's okay now. I've also inserted my foam to this part. Now I'm going to stitch it close and cut off the excess here. So this is what we have for our front now. So now is the time to sew the handle. You measure 1 inch from the tip of your zip, 1 inch. So that is where you will sew the handle at that 1 inch line. So now I'm sewing my handle. So this is what I did here. I'm going to repeat it here also. My handle is done now. I'm done sewing the handle. This is the time to sew the back and the front together. So watch the way I place it. The lining first, my front leather, then my back leather, right side facing each other. And now I will sew it together. Why I did it like that, I want to conceal the seam allowance. I don't want the seam allowance to show. So if you want to your own to show, you can sew it another way and tape it, but this is how I want mine to be. So now after sewing it, to flip it over, see it, flip it over, see the result it gave me now. So I'm going to top stitch it together. I will also insert my foam because I'm padding it is a lunch bag. So as I sew at this point now, I'm going to insert the foam. So I will insert my foam and continue sewing. Now I'm going to trim the excess lining. I want to trim it off. Now we're going to flip it over this way to join it here. After joining it here, this is what I have. I'm going to tape it at once. So this is it now. Now I'm going to mark my midpoint. That my handle is my midpoint. So you just fold it over, make it to be equal. You notch it. That's the midpoint of the up. That handle is the midpoint. So hold it and stretch your leather very well to get the down midpoint. Arrange it very well and notch the down midpoint. Hold the up midpoint, arrange your leather very well and notch the down midpoint. So now this is it. I'm going to get my sides, notch the midpoints also, both up and down of the side. Arrange it very well, notch the midpoint. Now we're going to sew it. This up where the strap is facing will be up. Put it there. You clip it down. keep arranging it. If you do the right thing, by the time you arrange it and get to the die, it will match. So now I'm going to sew it round. After sewing it round, this is what I have. I'm going to do same on this side. So I'm done sewing it round. This is it. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to use my bias belt to tape it round. I will also tape this side round. I'm done taping it round. This is it now. So now we are going to turn it to the right side. So guys, this is our lunch bag now. I'm done turning it to the right side. I'm trying to push out every corner so that it will be well balanced. So after turning it this way, the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to complete the sewing of the strap. So I'm going to fix in my adjuster. Make sure that your strap is not twisted. So I'm going to pass it at this particular one here. Then I will pass it under my adjuster again. Then I'll fold it over and stitch it at this point. That's what I'm going to do now. So guys, this is where we are going to end this tutorial today. My returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. And if you are stopping for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. Please, as you watch, like my videos, share my videos, and don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page if you have not followed, so that you'll be able to get all my free videos that I'll be dropping there. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you all. Happy sewing as you sew. You can see that this lunch bag is very big. Look at the content of this lunch bag. You see it, there's still space. So you can try it. For those that likes big lunch bag, you can give this a try. Sew and cash out with it. This is our lunch box now, neatly sewn. So when you turn it, make sure that you bring out all the corners so that your lunch box will be relaxed. Thank you very much.